How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with a whole lot of stuff, actually. I'm going to try this. We'll see how this works. I'm going to do, like, my version of, like, the super long take, the Scorsese Goodfellas dinner scene take. I'm going to do a bunch of things in this video. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to talk about a couple things that people have asked me question-wise. I'm going to give you a tour of my little room here. It's a very tiny little kind of my fun little room. Take you out there, show you a couple things, take you on a tour around my actual farm. Then we're going to cap it with a beer review outside. So it's going to be one continuous shot. We'll see how this goes. I'll probably end up screwing it up somehow. But anyway, first off, we're going to do a beer mail. This is beer mail from a brewery. Usually don't do beer mails from breweries, but I needed something to kind of open up this thing. So I figured I'd do it. Hot Butcher from the World. That's who this is from. These guys treat me way too nicely. Yeah, I have no idea what's in here. All I know is if they address this too, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let's see if I can cut this off. And give it a fold there so you can see. Yeah. To the Honorable Matthew Dapkins. That's how they send everything to me. That in of itself is pretty fantastic. So yeah, let's dive in, open this up, see what's got. There's going to be beer in here, I know that. So let's see what we have going on. Okay. A little 4-pack jammer. Well, 2 4-pack jammers. Looks like a mixer and all of this one, which is interesting because I actually wanted to check this one out. Got a 4-pack. We got old school Hawaii vibes. It's a Citra and Strata hopped double IPA brewed with pineapple, coconut, lactose, and vanilla. Their milkshake. You can go watch mine. The blazed orange milkshake that they did. The last milkshake beer they did was one of the best milkshake beers I ever had. I thought it was fantastic. I know a couple other people reviewed it. The guy over there, Craft 4 Tastes, he ended up reviewing it. He dug on it, so kind of excited to dive into this one now. We got a little mixer here. It looks like a little collaboration between More Brewing and them, I'm assuming. Yes, Hot Butcher, More Brewing. Steel Cage Match. Triple IPA brewed with honey. Dry hopped with Galaxy and Citra. And then we have their Steel Cage Match. Oh, is this? Okay, let me see here. They have a Citra and Galaxy hop, triple IPA, triple India Pale Ale brewed with honey, 10.5. I wonder if it's the same beer. I mean, I assume it is, but they just got 2 different names. I wonder if they messed with anything else. Galaxy and Citra, Citra and Galaxy. Yeah, so it looks like it's a collab, but they both kind of released it. I mean, they're both Chicago-based, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, no offense, More. I like Hot Butcher's art more, so that's pretty cool. Nice little beer mail from those guys, Jeremiah and Jude over there, and Hot Butcher. Like I said, not only do they treat me way too well, they make pretty damn good beer too. So can't wait to dive into these suckers. So like I said, gonna give you a little tour here, see what we got going on, see what's what. I'm gonna see if this will actually work. I got like a dual camera setup going on here, so. Here we go. Let's see. What do we have going on here? This is my little room. You can see all my kind of beer stuff I have here. Gotta have the Ruxin. You know, got a little Ruxin going on. Yeah. It's a little tiny room full of beer bottles. And absolutely banging old school Scotch bottles that I have crushed over the years. So this is my little kind of studio area, if you will. You know. My lineup of beers. You don't see a lot of these ones down here, these cans, because my head blocks it when I actually do reviews and stuff. But these are some of my best of the best. Got my Thomas Hardy up there. Autographed, shittily framed by myself, autographed Thierry Henry jersey when I actually met him once. And then this is your bright lights shining in your face. My turntable setup when I actually get a little bit of hankering of some music. I kind of just pop over here and kind of bang some stuff out. Big monitor. This is actually my desk at home when I work from home. I work from home a couple days a week for my normal job. So that's my back room area. Yeah, kitty litter. That's actually what makes. That's where I get all that cat pee vibes. Because I got the kitty litter. I have little toys over there. Didn't really even show you that much. Little toys over here. I come out here. This is peanut butter, by the way. Say hi, peanut butter. He doesn't like people. Little kind of beer area. A little utopias going on. Just a light here so you guys can actually see it. Come on. There we go. A little utopias going on. This is my like chugger fridge. This is the beers that I'm actually going to drink when I want to have some beers. You know, got a couple stuff from beer mails, a bunch of mystery beers. Weihenstephaner, that's what I'm actually going to review out back. Is actually non-alcoholic beer. I think I'm gonna do a week on non-alcoholic beer. I'm still up in the air on it because I've done a couple of them that are pretty poopy. So, and a couple stuff, tweak that just came in the mail, some beer mail stuff, some local jams. That's that. This is kind of my glass collection here. It's all my glasses, stuff I didn't put away yet. You know, I don't even use half of these. I just can't get away. And the box that tweaker came in. So cords everywhere. Excuse the mess. So yeah, let's go outside. This is one area where I actually do reviews. This is kind of the porch area. This tree right here is the one that beautiful people have actually commented on that tree a couple times. This is that super beautiful kind of pink-ish kind of tree that is in the background of my videos every now and then. I just knocked over something that's leaking like crazy. Oh, it's a planter. So yeah, a bit of the view out there. Not too shabby. Take you for a walk around up here. See what you guys think of the digs. This is the front of the house. You will not be going inside the rest of the house, unfortunately. I love living out here in Jersey, man. It's awesome. It's my car. Oh, I love that goddamn car. My car just blew up. My old GTI. I got this one a couple months ago, actually. And man, do I rip and tear in that motherfucker. I'm a bit too... she'll do it. That one is a bit too much muscly for me. Actually, it's the perfect amount of muscle. I love it. I rip and tear in it. Take a walk out here. Show you the aminals. Here's their chickens. There's our rooster. I wanted to call him B.A. Baracus, but the wifey wouldn't let me name him, so I forget what his name is now. And I'm going to show you Jerry, the asshole goat. This is Jerry. Hi, Jerry. What are you doing, bud? He's trying to hide from me. He doesn't like me. What are you doing, bud? What do you want? You'd see he's missing a horn. We have cows. I'd show you them, but they're probably on the other side of the field. One of his horns got kicked off. So I kind of have to come out here every couple days and bandage him up and make sure he's okay until that hole kind of heals. And once it is, we have a unicorn goat. But he's pretty cool. We actually found him. He was running wild. He had tags on him and stuff, but we tried to find an owner, and they didn't. So we kind of just took him in. Oh, there's one of our cows are up here. That's weird. I don't see the babies. So you can see down there. That's our view. It's all a livestock farm. There's one of the cows over there. I don't know where her baby is. That's kind of weird. Her baby's not around. So there's two other ones. There's two babies and two moms. So they're probably around, toying around somewhere. So we'll see what's what. This is our big barn. Up there. A couple friends over. And this is actually where I do my outdoor reviews here. You know, kind of just set up. Chug a couple beers, hang out. Nothing too crazy. Done and done, you know. So let's do that. Set up for a little review. See what you guys think. And go from there. Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. So, like I said, I'm going to do this Weihenstephaner beer. I'm kind of pissed because I already reviewed this. Actually last night I reviewed it. And it was a great review. But my camera screwed up. So hopefully my camera didn't screw up here and it's still going. Let's cap this with a beer review. So we're going to do Weihenstephaner Festbier. You know, just from the oldest brewery in the history of mankind. Been around for almost 2,000 years. They kind of know what they're doing with beer. What does it say on here? It is a 5.8% alcohol. It's kind of somewhere for me. It's always been a little bit elevated from a Pilsner, but not quite in the Marzen kind of range. Festbier. I don't know the dating code on this. I think it is the 8th month and the 26th day of 2018, which would make this actually pretty damn fresh. But I would think they would have made this. Or maybe it's the 6th month and 82nd day. That might be it. That makes more sense. because it's 8268 is their date code in the back. And that's pretty much it. It's a total beverage solution import, classic Festbier labeling. And there you go. Cracked this sucker open, got a little bit of proper glassware. It's actually not mine. It is my family's glassware. I was setting up last night when I originally meant to do the first review, and my camera failed. I was just about to hit record. I'm like, wait a minute. I think there's a Weihenstephaner glass. Weihenstephaner. I don't know how to say it. They're German. They've told me. I screw everything up. But yeah, they ended up having this upstairs, so worked out perfect. Look at that. Look at how beauteous that is. Big, rich, golden color. You know, almost 2 fingers of creamy, fluffy, delicious head. Very, very, very soft carbonation. You probably can't even pick that up on camera. Beautiful beer. Let's give her a nose. Yeah, it's got this sweet, slightly toasted kind of Pilsner, crackery, biscuity malt. More biscuity, that's what I'm going for. It's like a Pilsner malt if it had a little bit more toast to it. A little bit more elevated, like I said previously. A little bit more elevated, a little bit bigger, just a little bit more robust. There is a soft bittering to it, a little bit, again, elevated from where Pilsner would be, but again, it's in line with that sweetness, that maltiness, to kind of give it a bit of balance. And there's this soft kind of lagering vibe, a little bit of what I call funkiness when it comes to like lagered beers. So yeah, smells the part of a more robust Pilsner is pretty much what I called it at the beginning. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's the perfect beer for right now. It's cold. I actually should probably be wearing a jacket. I forgot to put one on. It's probably about 55 to 60 degrees outside. It's our first real crisp day of fall, and this is perfect. Sure, it's a fest beer. It's Oktoberfest. It's more of a September thing. I actually tried to find this in September. For some reason, I could not track it down. When I stopped looking, it popped up. And, you know, Oktoberfest has passed already, but doesn't mean I can't drink fest beer. But it's kind of hitting that spot. It gives you a nice, clean, drinkable beer that is bigger, more robust than a base Pilsner, but doesn't get into that Marzen range. It doesn't get as big and as caramelly, and so it ends up coming off a little bit more drinkable, or a lot more drinkable, in a super clean, crisp package. I mean, it's a super tasty beer. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's just absolutely dead-on delicious. Yeah, what more would you want? I mean, the way those hops kind of bounce off that little bit more of a robust, big, hefty, for a fest beer kind of malt base is nice. The mouthfeel's actually killer. And it's just that drinkability portion in the show, the way it gives you all those bits and pieces, but allows you to drink a little bit more, wants you to go back and drink a little bit more. It's just, you know, a testament to the beer itself. It's always been one of my favorite German kind of classic beers, especially in the Oktoberfest kind of range. Probably my favorite one. There's some people in the United States that do pretty killer takes on these now, but I mean, this is the OG for me, literally and figuratively. And I think it's just a great beer. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better fest beers, what I want to say, light lagers. I don't know what German lagers that I've had as late. Yes. Value and availability, I think I paid like $8-9 for a sixer, and leave you with, if you like what, will you like this? If you like crisp, clean lagers, stuff like that, if those are your jams, this is definitely going to do you proper. So there you go. You got a bunch today. You got me walking around doing an unboxing. You got me walking around giving you a tour. You got me kind of fumbling through a bunch of stuff, showing you my glasses, showing you beer, giving you a tour of the farm. You met Jerry the fucking goat, and you got a beer review. What more do you want? Again, it's my Scorsese one-shotter, I guess you would say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the whole video. Hopefully you're enjoying a beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers. Now, let's see. 18 minutes. 18 minutes, and both cameras are still rolling. I'm really excited that this hopefully has worked. I don't know how that video came off, the beer review video. Usually when I do them out here, I spend a good amount of time dialing in the color and all that kind of stuff, and I have the lab mic, and I do all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not doing that here, so there's a little bit of kind of like a hope and a prayer when it's going into these things, but I kind of wanted to do this just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I do or where I live and the things that entail my life. You know what I mean? Here at the View. I should turn around when I'm doing this so you guys can get a beautiful picture. But yeah, it was a fun little take. Hopefully it came off well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, reach out. Also, I wanted to say this. One thing I meant to talk about, and I didn't do it at the beginning, so I probably will do a separate video on this. Probably do it tonight and slap it on so that way people see it separately. A couple of people asked me to do an AMA. Someone, I forget his... oh God, I forget his username. It's a couple people have mentioned it over the past year, but recently someone brought it up again, and I was like, I might want to do it. If you don't know, it's a Google Reddit does their Ask Me Anything. He's like, you should do an Ask Me Anything. I'd like to know some other stuff. Will you guys be into something like that? I don't even have to do it on Reddit. I could do it here. I could do it like a live stream and answer question lives, or I could do an Ask Me Anything. I don't know if people would be into it. I actually said, isn't that what kind of famous people do? But he's like, nah, which is kind of backhanded. He's like, no, everybody does it. So I'm kind of curious if you guys are into it. Like I said, I'm probably going to make a separate video for that. That way people actually see it, because most people aren't going to watch the end of this video. So yeah, so check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this whole tour. I know I just did this at the end of the beer review, but if I don't end a beer review like that, I get crazy. I'll probably chop that beer review up and put it somewhere else. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little tour around the view. Hopefully you enjoyed checking the digs out, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.